Greetings, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. As part of the usual, I am Gobble S. Cobble. Good greetings and salutations, and thank you again for coming out to the channel. If you get a chance, you like the content, give us a like, a share, and give us a comment on what you would like to see. Where we last left off, we were taking a step back and reviewing or going over some of the worlds I've built since Jump Street. Now, the last world we visited was Pete's World. That was the roller coaster PvE group-oriented world where everybody can come in and you saw the roller coasters and so on and so forth. Today, we are going to go back to the very first world I ever created in my history with Minecraft. So it's probably going to be a couple videos because there is a lot that I did in this world before any of the other updates or DLC and anything else came out. We're going to hop into the Fantasy Lands. It's in the Fantasy Texture Mashup Pack, so it's got a little bit of everything. So we're going to pop in. But yeah, this is one of the very first worlds that I was that I created in my own. There was a couple other worlds and servers that I took part in, but this is the first one I built on my own without the technological advances of the updates and or everything. So as you port in, as like the rest of the thing, it has been updated a couple times because it does have the drowned and so on and so forth. So a lot of the techs and mechanisms are going to be of the old school. Like, instead of just red blocks, you're going to have the red lit torches and so on and so forth. But, yeah, this one goes around the entire world. So we're going to port in to the first base of operations. As you can see, there are several additional rail lines all over this world because, like I said, there was a lot that we did, that I did, and a lot of learning and exploring and stuff like that. We got one of our light tunnels over there, tree farm, and so on and so forth. Apparently, I had an extra thing here, so we're going to jump down. We're going to take a splash into the water. There is a hidden area over here that's kind of just an underground area that goes further to a different area. We're going to explore all the way down first off. There's another pathway. I think this goes all the way down to a specific... Yeah, it goes down to one of the hidden... one of the... I want to say... train ways or the one of the mines. There we go. One of the built mines. So, but we're gonna head back up to the top so it gives you the full view of this world. We're gonna explore a lot. There's a lot to showcase in here that I've built a great number. I believe I started building this world in 2014, 2015. So it's almost 10 years old, but this was kind of the first start, the mini farm, that before I knew how the correct methods of farming nowadays, it was all just hope for the best. So I'm not sure that's underground water, but yeah. So as you roll in here, we have one of the mines rollways that goes all the way down. We're going to explore that, but this was a base there. We had a wheat farm here. Where it was just kind of the variant. Some of the water is... the method was interesting, but it works for the most part. We have a furnace room here. And yes, I believe, nope, actually there's a bunch of the furnaces that don't have fuel in them because of all the work we've done. We've done some beachfront property, so you have a nice view of the water and the enemies. We have a portal here, which I believe probably needs to be reignited because it's kind of, well, it looks weird as hell, but it is what it is. As you continue down, we have a pathway that goes down to a couple areas where we have spawner or experiment EP farms. One of our spawner rooms right here. And we're gonna bug on up here. So this breaks down into further paths that go into the world and so on and so forth. But we're gonna run back the other way now. Now there's a dual rail line out there that goes to a couple of the other outsourced areas, but we're gonna pop in here. Here's our enchant room. Like I said, it took they've had a lot of upgrades. I've learned a lot since building this and many moons ago, but this is my room. Nothing real fancy, but just a lot of the work and so on and so forth. This was a secret room for goods and services. We go over here. This goes down to a trapdoor of our hoard, where we have all our goods in block form. So all those are lapazul and redstone. Call it the vault, but now we're gonna. This leads to a secondary rail line that goes over back to the lookout post. But we'll show you that in different things, but we'll head back that way in a moment. But this was how it started a great number of years ago. I should sleep because it's nighttime. As we come back up here, we're going up to one of the farming areas that we had. Now, like I said, I haven't really played this world a lot since I've built so many different ones. This is a secondary rail line that goes to one of the switch hubs at a later of the area, but we have a watermelon pumpkin farm here. We have a hay storage here. We got our cows here. We had, I'm not sure what was here, but we had sheep, pigs, dogs, you name it. But as you can see, that's one of the lookout towers up there, so we'll be getting over there in a second. But we'll come back to this rail line and see that. But yeah, this is all glassed over the top of it. As you can see, goes into a mini tree farm. We're going to head back to that under background layer on rail line that goes up to the watch hub. So we're going to all the way back. And like I said, this is before switches and buttons were a thing. So this is more of just me learning how to deal with rail lines and stuff here. And then we go up here. To a primary landing that goes outside. We have, like I said, cobblestone area. We have a picnic area, grilling area. And then we have a floating fishing pool. I just chucked that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, I ain't fucking going down there to get it. We'll get it later. Second, well, it was probably something waiting to grow there, but we flooded out this area because why not? But as we see, we're going to hide up, we're going to head back inside, go up a little bit further. Little weird rope design. Well, like I said, this is a very experimental, I'm just learning how to play Minecraft build. So a lot of this is going to look weird as all hell. But there's an overlook of one of the few areas. Like I said, that's one of our mini farms. Now you see there's also that rail line that goes to the back side of the island, and a couple other markers to show, and so on and so forth. So we're going to head back down. If I can remember where the ladder is. Yeah, it's back here. But yeah, so this, like I said, this was very many moons ago. But on this base there is an entire combat area I built, of course, that is for PvE, PvP, and so on and so forth. So we're going to explore all of those things in this next few sets of videos. But this one's got so much detail, there's a lot to go over. Not to mention all of the entire underwork that's going on here as well, because the entire area has been mined out completely, so there's a lot of underground shit. So we're going to head back up to that front rail line, which we're going to go right here. And the rail line goes up and down over things. This is going to take us to a switch hub, which is, if you go the secondary route, it will take you to, where the end portal is. So we got a little switch hub here. And you see this marks over here, marks where it actually goes into the, either shoots across or it goes to where the pathway to the end is, if memory serves. But yeah, we did a lot of things, marking things and so on and so forth, so. Yeah, I think this goes all the way down. I want to say it. I will find out. But yeah, all of these paths have been cut out all manually because, again, I don't play creative. So this is all literally done in survival. So, not sure where that goes, but that might lead up to one of the under pathways that go there, because there is a tunnel that goes around the entire island as well. So. Yeah, so yeah, that goes to that. So this is essentially... Or I might have missed the switch hub. I think it's... Yeah, there, yeah. I blew right past it. But yeah, there's the portal to the end. So yeah, that will just lead to one of the other multiple tunnels that I've created in this world. But yeah, I got a lot of use out of the mine carts and so on and so forth. Like I said, I was also just experimenting with rail lines in general, getting how they function and using so we'll grab the next pathway and continue on our journey. Now you're going to see some odd things here. You see, we're going to get out here actually. You'll see that this was once a village, and according to the book, when we got to deal with an auto load. That was also a very interesting function of that auto-saving capabilities, but this was a village, and unfortunately all the villagers have died because bad spawning. But the weird part is with the doors, because according to the book, all you needed was a door plus a dirt block plus a torch to spawn a village. However, that works in the regular Minecraft Java on PC, not on Xbox 360. So this is kind of I'm learning a lot, and I failed miserably. So I think there might be one villager in there, maybe. But and then next will be our PvP area. This is kind of I use the Minecraft as a blueprint for like buildings I want to build in IRL. Hello, Mr. Horse. But you see that catastrophic, huge-ass building. And we're going to pop over here next. We're going to run and hop inside. Oh yeah, this is... Yes, that is all wood and scaffolding because... I thought, logically, if it's going to hold the building up, then it should have the ability to look like it. So we're going to head up to the rafters and show that all of this was just fencing and so on and so forth. Because, like I said, I thought it needed to hold up buildings. So I use lots and lots of This literally took me 6 months. No, actually, it took me 3 months, about 6 to 8 hours a day, putting all of this fence work into here to make it make sense. So there's a lot of story, a lot of lore with around this shit, but. It's a lot of wood, a lot of trees were harmed, but that opens up till the top where you can see a more view of the internal workings of the base. So, nice little pathway, but so we're going to head back inside now and show the things of parts of here. Cool. So as you see here, we had a big picture window to give you another. I ran out of glass, so I kind of just said to hell with it. There is 2 entrances. Ring crew. I built literally a wrestling ring inside here. So this is all fabric torches in there. we're going to hop back out and go into the actual ring. We even built a vendor spot. Like, you can put in mutton, chicken, steaks, pork chops, mushrooms, stews, and all that fun jazz. And we would hold meetings in there and actually give people said beverages they asked for. So, it was an interesting concept. What it actually functioned, I'm not sure yet, but as you go over here, we find more steps, more ladders. This is the north entrance. But yeah, we have rafters and steps in here. And we literally have a wrestling ring in here. So people could fight in here and do what needs to be done. And just go from there. Various symbol, this is all wool fabrics. So just made some interesting coloring and textures and so on and so forth. So that's the fan entrances. If you go down here, we have a swimming pool for practice running and so on and so forth. And we'll get over about that in a minute. So we're going to head back over to here. And we're going to go down to wrestling and fighters entrances. So down here we have an underground ready room per se. The fighters locker room, we have a specific area. Fight squad locker room. And we come in here and you see various rooms to change into gear. There's rooms, beds, and so on and so forth. Then you escort yourself up into the fighting arena for, at the time it was the Jedi Sith Order. And it was kind of just a project I want to do in reality. That I'm a part of several groups, deal with lightsaber combat and training and so on and so forth. So this is kind of a pet project for that. You got a bunch of full scale prints in the back here. So this is the fighter's entrance. Now if we go back to the other way, yeah, we had a guest locker room as well. They're a little bit longer, but they're a little better equipped. But this is part of their rooms, and they come out the other side. So people just get in there, get ready, and so on and so forth. So this is the fighter's wing, because I'm part of the Saber Legion of Michigan, where we do full armored combat. And this is a general blueprint layout of something I want to do when I build an actual building for the league. Because I actually eventually want to build a room for doing saber combat conventions and so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff, but it hits money. But that takes a lot of money, so that's... I can blueprint everything I want, and it just comes out there in. But we have our wrestling dressing rooms, beds, gears, Corey Kerr's room, Brody, new person, Braun, a couple other independent wrestlers of IWE that I've ran into over the years, and just various things for them. And then there's the hot tub. After they get out of the battle, they can just go sit in the hot tub, take a shower, and so on and so forth. So we have a shower room. And then they make their way out to the ring from an underground pathways. And they come out and do their thing. So... But yeah, this was, like I said, this was a blueprint of an idea I want to have to turn into an actual building itself with all the various and so on and so forth. So But yeah, we have multiple entrances in here. We have like north, east, south, and west entrances. Anybody can come in and so on and so forth. But yeah, we have, like I said, we have a seating room for here for all these fighters. We got Blue Squad over here. And we have the Red Squad over here. So, it's a nice little arena concept I would like to put into reality. But we have lots more to show. But yeah, a little track set up. But yeah, but that roof took a lot of time and effort and materials. But it turns out it was fantastic in the end. One piece of odd, but it showed, like I said, I spent a lot of time working on this, working on blueprints of actual things I want to build. What the fuck was that? Actual blueprints that I want to build something in reality of. So, but that's a cut off of this video. Like I said, we have plenty of more areas to explore. But this is just a quick sample of that. But we're going to end it here. And till the next time, this is Cobble, S. Cobble, saying, have a good night. And we shall see you in the next one.